Hi, APCSP parents. Um, Good to see most of you again. Love having repeat kids in my classes. It's really fun. So this is a little bit about me. If you saw my Emma pictures before, she's a year and a half old now, and she's getting big and fun, having lots of fun outside. Um, and I just wanted to tell you why I like computer science so much. I think it's really fun to use computers as a tool to do things that are either hard for me or that I couldn't do before, like being very precise, or computers even help me be creative. And I really like passing on that tool and skill to my students, and it's really fun. Okay, next page. If I can get to the next page. Can I do that? No. Let me click up here and see if I can get to the next page. There we go. Okay. Nope. Yes. I just wanted to tell you a little bit about Classroom. On the assignments, I put a lot of attachments. So there should be helpful instructions or tutorials or reminders. Videos a lot of times will be the little tutorials. So encourage them to look at those reminders. Ooh, there's also rubrics. There should be a rubric if it's even the slightest bit complicated, or if I'm going to grade it online. There should be a rubric of how I'm going to give them the points so they can see that ahead of time. And then they also can see later, they can look at it to see maybe why they got less than 100%, if they got less than 100%. We read this book called Load to Bits, which is really fun. If you like to read at all, or if you want to be involved in something they're doing, that's a really fun way because it's a really easy read and very interesting, I think. Email me anytime, whatever you need. Here's my email down here. It's the same as all the other teachers. Okay. Nope. Click down. Okay. So a little bit about the course. I just want to tell you about the AP test. There will be multiple choice part, and there will be the free response is they call it a performance task. So it's like a project that they do in class. And then we submit it to the College Board and they grade it from there. So we practice the performance task ahead of time, and then when they do it for the real time, they do it on their own and we upload it, and the College Board grades it. There used to be 2 performance tasks, but now one of them has been incorporated into the multiple choice part of the test. So there's just one that's project form this year. I don't have any idea why they did that. I don't know if that's a future plan or if that's because of COVID, but that's how it is this year. Topics that we cover. We talk about how the internet works, the kind of philosophies behind how the internet works, as well as some of the hardware behind how the internet works, and a lot of protocols behind how the internet works, how things are stored as digital information, file types and compression and all that sort of thing, and binary storage and counting and representing of information in binary. Computing innovations, which is really fun. That was what the other performance task was about. So now we just do it as a topic and practice multiple choice questions on it. So they basically research some computing innovations and learn how these computing innovations are affecting us, how they're changing our world and our lives and our minds. Unintended and intended consequences. That part makes it really interesting because unintended consequences, or consequences that maybe aren't direct or obvious, make really cool for discussions. And then it's programming for the rest of the year. So they learn a lot about logic. They make some apps and games, and there's a little bit of other number systems in here, but not a ton. Mostly the hexadecimal, because they do a pixel. They do an image filter project in which they have to edit the pixels. So they have to mess with the hexadecimal numbers to do that. So that's a little bit about the course. Email me anytime you have any questions on anything. Let me know what you need. Sometimes, most of the time for the back to school night, I rely on parents to tell me what they want me to talk about. So if I miss something, just let me know. I'm happy to clarify or even send out another video, or have a virtual conference with you. So let me know anything that you need, and I'm excited for this year. Thank you.